Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Rohmah Nurjanah. In this video, we're going to learn about rational numbers and irrational numbers. We know that there are many types of numbers.
There are numbers that we are familiar, such as 1. Natural numbers, 2. Whole numbers, and 3. Integers. Natural numbers are the counting numbers. Natural numbers begin at 1 and up to infinity. Natural numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. If we include 0 in natural numbers, then these numbers become whole numbers. Whole numbers are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. Next, if we also include the negative numbers, then we call it as integers. But
what is a rational number?
A rational number is a number that can be expressed as a fraction, where both the numerator and the denominator in the fraction are integers. The denominator in the fraction cannot be 0. The definition of a rational number can be written like this. Next, the examples of rational numbers. Number 1. Negative 3. Negative 3 can be expressed as negative 3 divided by 1. From the fraction, we can see that negative 3 and 1 are integers and the denominator isn't equal to 0. So, negative 3 is a rational number. Number 2. 2 divided by 5. 2 divided by 5 already expressed as a fraction. From the fraction, we can see that 2 and 5 are integers and the denominator isn't equal to 0. So, 2 divided by 5 is a rational number. Number 3. 0.35. 0.35 is finite decimals. It can be expressed as 35 divided by 100. From the fraction, we can see that 35 and 100 are integers and the denominator isn't equal to 0. So, 0.35 is a rational number.
Okay, we already learned about the definition of rational numbers and the examples of rational numbers. Next, we are going to learn about comparing rational numbers.
If we want to compare rational numbers, we have to look the denominators are same or different. If the denominators are same, we just look at the numerator. And how if the denominators are different? There are two rational numbers, p divided by q and r divided by s. We assume that the denominators, which is q and s, are positive integers. To compare them, we just need to look at the products. First, the product of p and s, and second, the product of q and r. There are three simple things we need to understand. First, if p times s is equal to q times r, so p divided by q is equal to r divided by s. Second, if p times s is greater than q times r, so p divided by q is greater than r divided by s. And third, if p times s is less than q times r, so p divided by q is less than r divided by s. Compare 3 divided by 4 and 6 divided by 13. To compare 3 divided by 4 and 6 divided by 13, we have to compare the product of 3 and 13 and the product of 4 and 6. 3 times 13 is equal to 39 and 4 times 6 is equal to 24. As we can see that 39 is greater than 24. So 3 divided by 4 is greater than 6 divided by 13.
Besides rational numbers, there are also irrational numbers. What is an irrational number?
An irrational number is a number that cannot be expressed as a fraction, because there is not a finite number of numbers when written as a decimal. Instead, the numbers in the decimal would go on forever without repeating. As the example is the square root of 2. The square root of 2 is an irrational number because the first part of this number would be written as 1.41421356237 and more. There are other famous examples of irrational numbers, such as P, Euler's number, and the golden ratio. P which begins with 3.14 is one of the famous irrational numbers. P is determined by calculating the ratio of the circumference of a circle to the diameter of that same circle. P has been calculated to over a quadrillion decimal places, but no pattern has ever been found. Therefore, P is an irrational number. E also known as Euler's number. Euler's number is another famous irrational number. People have also calculated it to lots of decimal places without any pattern showing. The first few digits of Euler's number are 2.718281 and more. The golden ratio. The golden ratio is an irrational number that begins with 1.618033 and more.
Okay, that's all for the video. We have learned about rational numbers and irrational numbers. I hope this video can help you to learn about rational numbers and irrational numbers. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe this channel. Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.